Oh my god, it is so freaking hot in here, but I have to turn the fan off and close the window so that way I don't have anything infiltrating the audio for this unboxing. That being said, I think this is probably the dopest unboxing to date. It's not the most money spent. I spent around $2,200. However, I show off a lot of heat from this season. In fact, I show off the majority of the dopest pieces from the SS17 season. I also give a little bit of context and discuss MC Escher and why that collab is so dope, and I show off the MC Escher collab. I show off a bunch of different stuff from a bunch of different weeks, so definitely watch the entire video. Also, some of these cops would not even be possible without some of the resellers that I mentioned at the end, so thank you to everyone who helps me out, especially the ones that hook me up for retail. I cannot say thank you enough. But speaking of resellers, make sure you go follow my resale account, which is Robotussa and Poppy. That'll be somewhere on the screen and in the description below. I will be reselling some of this stuff, but there are actually a lot of items from this unboxing that I'm keeping for my personal. So if you want to see how I style those pieces, then also make sure you go follow me on my personal Instagram account, which is at the Starlife. That'll be somewhere on the screen and in the description below throughout this entire video.
Doesn't take much, and that's messed up, because these people do a lot of simple shit to impress us. While everyone was trying to outdo the last man, I was just a ghost trying to catch some Miss Pac-Man.
There's not going to be any particular order. I'm just going to open them up. I don't know, I have a lot of different packages. I'm just going to open them. This isn't going to be in order of weeks or anything like that, but there are a lot of fire items in this unboxing. Of course, as always, we go over the stickers last, as you guys know, so I will discuss all the stickers that I got in this unboxing at the end. What is this? Oh, okay, I remember this. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself as your host, Trunks, aka Young Leonardo DiCaprio, aka Young Milo/Milo from Atlantis. But anyways, first up we have this Supreme tonal t-shirt right here. This is all embroidered. This is actually really freaking nice. This was a little bit more on the pricey side because it is a nice piece. I might end up keeping this. I might end up selling it. I really haven't decided. I got it in a size large. If I end up selling it, of course, it will be on Robotussa and Poppy for the deals. But the main reason I got it was because I just kind of wanted a navy tee to go with these dope navy born and raised sweats that I got. But we will see if this makes it to Robotussa and Poppy. It may, because I really don't need any more clothes. Now this might be some of the MC Escher stuff. I want to go over that last because I actually want to give you guys some history about that collab. That collab is extremely monumental, and some people didn't like it, but I don't know, I'll explain that in a little bit. But first up right here we have, I forgot that I ordered these actually. This is the surprise champion hoodie that they did, and damn, this thing is actually a lot nicer than I expected, to be honest. I got it in the navy colorway. I'm kind of glad I did, because if I don't end up selling it, I will not mind keeping this. This is actually a lot nicer than I expected. As you can see, you have the big fat embroidered champion logo right there. It has Supreme embroidered on the sleeve. You got the red hood lining right there. Definitely a nice quality piece. We also have this right here. This is the Sick Mother, Sick Child hoodie, and this was probably one of the more hyped colorways because I did get this for the Robotussa and Poppy Instagram. As you can see, it says Supreme, Sick Mother, Sick Child on this like magenta hoodie. Definitely a nice little piece, especially if you like that hood print. My hair is annoying the F out of me. I'm not gonna curse because otherwise YouTube will probably demonetize this video, and I probably already cursed because this is the first time I've really thought about not cursing. But anyways, it's annoying me. However, I don't feel like putting a hat on because it's so freaking hot in here. Okay, so next up we have, yeah, this is also gonna be on Robotussa and Poppy, but this piece is fire. This was definitely one of the more hyped items from the season. As you can see, you have Supreme embroidered like halfway down the sleeve. Definitely a nice piece. This is so sick. I really wish I could justify keeping this. However, as I always tell you guys, I have so much stuff in my collection, I will probably end up selling this as well, because like I said, there are a lot of items that I will be keeping for my personal collection, which you guys will see very shortly. Okay, next up we have, I keep having to like open the items and like look inside, like peek inside to make sure I can show them off yet, because like I said, I want to save some of the pieces for the end and just discuss like a whole collection. Ooh, Supreme. Thank you for hooking me up with some stickers. Low-key had me worried because you guys had it rolled up. But we have this piece right here. This piece is definitely fire. Kind of has like an old school vibe. As you can see, it's a long sleeve and it has Supreme F What You Heard right here. And this is kind of like felt lettering, and the outside is all 3M, so that's super dope. As you can see, it just shines on the front. This is size large. Once again, this will probably be on Robotussa and Poppy for sale. But damn, I literally have like, I don't know, until opening or starting this unboxing, I've kind of forgot like how much fire has been released this season. We got our first box of the unboxing, so of course we need to pull out the Black Blade. Boom! You already know what it is. Someday I'm gonna do that and throw it at the ground and it's going to stab my toes. But anyway, this is my cloud sword. So yes, we have the beautiful black blade, the K-Bar Bowie knife. I actually ordered this on a restock. This is the Supreme Champion 5-panel hat. This is actually pretty dope. It's made in like a corduroy. I was not gonna get this for my personal collection because I don't really rock flat brims like that, but I just got this for the Instagram. I don't know why, I just kind of blanked out for a second and forgot what I was saying. But yes, as you can see, we have the Supreme Champion snapback right there. Okay, so now real quick, I have a couple very rare items or very sought after items from this season to show off, but I want to go over the MC Escher collab before I go over those pieces. I'm gonna Hulk Hogan this. In the actual video, the preview video where I went over the MC Escher collab beforehand, I said that this is one of my favorite collabs, and a lot of people agreed, but there were a few naysayers that disagreed and had the audacity to claim, oh wait, what the fuck? Whew, I was worried. I knew that was an MC Escher thing, but I also forgot that I ordered this on the same thing. This is like the terry cloth Supreme crew neck in the turquoise. That'll be on Robotics and Poppy as well. But anyway, some naysayers, some people who had the audacity to try and claim that this was not a monumental collab, was like, oh, it's kind of lazy, like blah blah blah, and I can see your point of view. I semi-agree with you. However, if you are a fan of MC Escher and you understand how monumental he is as an artist, I mean, he started off doing like landscape work, his work was never appreciated, then he started looking at like, or he started pulling inspiration from like geometric motifs, and you'll see like how that inspired him to create these infinitely shaped whatever, like geometric patterns, and you'll see like different ones using demons and angels, or birds and fish, or you know, birds going two separate ways, just all sorts of different things where he uses the negative space that our eyes don't normally pay attention to, and he actually draws attention to it. I don't know, you'd have to actually take some time to look at some of his work, but he's extremely influential. And I mean, even like, just take a second to think about this, right? Without MC Escher, indirectly without MC Escher, the Palace logo may not even exist in the form that it does. And what I mean by that is the Palace logo is kind of like a 2D version of the Penrose Triangle, and the Penrose Triangle was inspired from MC Escher. Like, without MC Escher, the Penrose Triangle may not even exist, and therefore the Palace logo may not even exist. That's kind of crazy to think about. I mean, I don't know, man. Just MC Escher is just a beast. He has done so many amazing works of art, and that's why I was so stoked about this collab. Some of these pieces are for my personal, some of these pieces will be sold, but this piece right here, the trench coat, is one piece that I really want to keep for myself. This is just an insanely dope piece. Now, I don't know the names, or I don't remember the names of all of these pieces, but you have ascending and descending right here. You have, I think, half of Bond of Union. You have stars right here printed on the sleeve. And the quality is okay. It's not anything crazy in terms of quality, but it is just extremely dope to have all these works of art on a trench coat. And to me, like, the reason I like this collab so much is because this collab, just like I like clothes that are heavily branded from brands that I support, it's no different for me in this collab. I love this collab because it is an artist that I support, and I love representing that. I would love to have his works of art. Yes, at the end of the day, Supreme just like took one of their pieces and they slapped a bunch of his artwork on it. I get that that's not extremely like over the top creative or anything like that, but that's not any less creative than a lot of collabs that Supreme has done with other artists. So to say that this is any less creative is not, I don't know. I mean, I'm actually just glad they put it all over this piece, because some people were saying that they would rather just have like one or two pieces. Nah, fuck that. I want it all over it. The only other thing to discuss is that it does have Supreme in black stitching on the front. I'm not even sure if you can see that, but it's black on black, tonal right there. And then of course, like I said, you have all these works of art all over this piece. And that basically is the entire collab, because if you look at the hoodie, which I'm pretty sure this is what that is, because this is the only package big enough for the hoodie. This hoodie is so dope to me. Oh man, yeah, this is definitely a personal right here. I kind of, did I get a medium or a large? Once again, you have a lot of the same pieces that you have on the trench coat. You have like the Bond of Union. So if you look at the sleeve right here, you will see I don't remember what this piece is from. This could be actually from Metamorphosis close up. But anyways, you'll see what I'm talking about with how he like repeats certain things. So if you look, you'll see the 3 white birds, and if you look in between them, you will see the 3 black birds, and you could just repeat that pattern forever, and it would make for a really dope pattern. He does that a lot, where he'll use the negative space to be something else. Like he has one, and I don't know if it's on any of these, but it's like demons and angels. I was kind of wrong on the hood. On the hood, I thought it might have been liberation, but it's actually metamorphosis, which if you look right here, you can see like a city skyline, and that city skyline then goes into like these 3D blocks, which then becomes these birds. Oh, that's so dope. It stopped recording right when I was shooting. Anyways, we have all the tees from the MC Escher collab. We got 2 of the sphere tee. As you can see, you have some artwork on the front and both the sleeves. The only real thing to mention that's kind of crucial, because I really like this piece of art, is the sky and water piece on the sleeve right there. As you can see, you have some fish and some birds blending together. They're transforming into each other. It's kind of trippy, and I really like that work from MC Escher, or that piece from MC Escher, I should say. Now, that tee is not nearly as hyped as the collage tee, which has the box logo on the back, and that's the main reason why this tee was so much more hyped than the sphere tee. You have bond of union on the front, you have ascending and descending on the bottom, you have relativity on the back, you have the sphere, or the like reflection with sphere. I don't remember what the piece is called exactly, but you have like the little sphere right there. Yeah, anyways, overall super dope piece. I do love the collage tee more as well, and the only real reason I like the collage tee more is not necessarily because of the box logo, but because I just like the fact that this has more pieces from MC Escher on it. I just want pieces slapped everywhere. I also did get 2 of the LS tees, or long sleeve tees. I got it in pink and black. One of my least favorites, but still pretty dope. As you can see, you have the eye right there. If you look in the little pupil, you got the skull right there, and you have that on the back. You got it on the front. Underneath that piece, it says Supreme, and then you have it all the way down the sleeves. You got it 4 times. But we are not even close to done, people. Not even close. We have this piece right here, and oh my goodness, this haul would not be possible without resellers, so thank you to everyone that hooks me up. Basically, my rule is, if you sell it to me for retail, I will shout you out in a video. If you sell it to me for above retail, I will, you know, comment or give you love, show you love, give you reviews or whatever, so that way other people can see that I had a good experience with you. This individual sold it really close to retail, but not quite. Sold to me like 30 or 40 over retail. I ended up paying, I think, $250, or I think it was $250 shipped for this piece. I might have thrown a little bit more to pay for his PayPal fees, but overall super dope. Shout out to XTL Marcos, I think. So shout out to him. If you guys ever see him, I had a legit experience with him. So anyways, yeah, super freaking dope. You have Supreme right there. You can just see how reflective this thing is in the freaking iPad. Just look at this bitch. Now for these next 2 pieces, I bought them both resale, and one of them I need to give a huge shout out to the reseller that hooked me up. He actually gave this to me for retail, and that is Prem_Tampa. I'm going to leave a link to his Instagram down in the description below under the links to my Instagrams. Yeah, he's copping everything too. He cops a lot of Palace, he cops a lot of Supreme, so if you are into these brands and you want to have a place where you can go, then definitely, you know, check him out. I even gave him the follow, so shout out to him. Like I said, he gave this to me for retail, and it would not have been possible to acquire this item without him, and that is, of course, the Obama anorak. Now, I thought about making a separate video to this. However, a lot of people on the internet are pussies, and they don't like it when you have a different opinion, or if you show off anything that is not exactly something that they love, then they are little vaginas, and they will end up disliking some shit. In fact, I'll probably get some dislikes just for buying this because it has Obama's face on it, and people be like, oh my god, Obama's a fucking Muslim. But at the end of the day, people need to realize, like, it's okay. Like, if you're conservative or if you're liberal, who the fuck cares? And if someone conveys their opinions about something, who the fuck cares? If you disagree, then just disagree and keep it moving. Stop getting so mad and so offended at everything. This piece is fire, and I'm stoked about this piece. Oh my goodness. I can't believe he hooked me up for retail. I'm so excited to wear this. I actually have my criticisms of Obama, to be honest, but I'd much rather have this be like a Bernie Sanders piece. Also, I'm not a big fan of the way that this design came about, because it's like the most unoriginal design. Not the most unoriginal, but it's as unoriginal can get, since it's literally just stolen from another designer who made this dress. Now, the sweats I bought for above retail, which is very uncommon. I rarely ever pay a lot over retail. I paid actually a good hefty amount for these. Still a little bit below average resale, even though I think the resale will drop on these, so I think they will go to about what I paid. But I paid $200 for these sweats, and I just needed the matching set. I literally got Obama on my dick right here, just fucking chilling. I got Obama on my, come on bitch, turn chair. I got Obama on my left ass. Yeah, I know some of you guys are probably turned on right now. And just overall, I'm freaking loving this freaking sweatsuit thing or whatever it's called. It's kind of hot in here, but real quick, let's go over these stickers and bid you guys farewell. We got 17 box logos to add to the collection of never-ending box logos. We also have some MC Escher stickers, which are probably some of the dopest. We got the eye right there. We actually got 5 of those. We also got several like Bond of Union stickers, and I also got some of my last unboxing as well, but we have 4 Bond of Union stickers in 3 different colors. We got green, blue, and purple. But yeah, overall super dope. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys want to see an unboxing of the one piece that I have not unboxed or shown you guys off or shown off on the channel, I technically did unbox it. But anyways, then make sure you smash that like button because I have another piece coming that I will unbox with that piece. And if this video gets enough love, I will try to do that very, very soon. Oh, it is hot as balls. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it from the top and bottom of my heart. And as always, keep living the star life.
I remember way back when, where should I begin? I was out thugging with my friends, desensitizing sin. I would hit the lick and then I hop over the fucking fence.